right, now we're live. Hopefully this can focus properly. There we go. All right, perfect. Let me go turn this light on too, so I can see properly. All righty. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Who's on with me? I got one person on with me. All right, markets. I think markets are going to pump really, really hard. I don't think they're going to stop. I don't know why they would, but this Tesla position will be interesting. All right, we're coming down a bit. Let's look at the market right off the rip. Let's look at the market. Let's share a screen here and look at this market. I do think we will have a little bit of a pump here. I'm worried about that in a sense for the Tesla position, but it's good for all of our other positions. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing crazy. Let's look at the 1 minute. Nothing crazy. Just put red coming out. Let's just see what's happening. Looks like we're stable, pretty stable. Tesla coming down a little bit. We see TQQ holding. Google not doing much. Meta is doing good. Let's see what's happening, guys. Let's see. Pre-market movement, or not pre-market movement, a little early market movement. Tesla's going red. Well, not red, like it's dropping. We see AMD pumping up quite a bit. AMD up 2 points. We see NVIDIA pumping up. These are pumping up quite a bit right off the rip. They're still pumping up. I think a reversal is good for these. For this massive green candle here. We have a lot of movement up. Tesla down. On certain tech stocks. Google's pumping up. NVIDIA up 3 points. A lot of movement today. Right off the rip. I'm just watching right now, guys. Nothing happening. AMD continues to push up. NVIDIA is running. Nice red candle on NVIDIA. I'm going to be jumping into NVIDIA here just for a quick scalp. Quick scalp into NVIDIA. I'm jumping in just to see if I can grab. I'm going in 185 call on NVIDIA real quick. Very quick scalp. We're just doing a quick scalp. What is this? 185C. I'm in at 276, guys. 12.5 at 276. I'm just doing a quick scalp, just seeing if this works. Just to grab a little bit of this. This is the scalp position. So we will see how this works. Very quick. Quick position here. Tesla, I'm going to cut Tesla if it does not make any progress. Tesla's not making progress for me. I will cut Tesla. NVIDIA is pumping. Tesla's down a bit. I'm still in Tesla. I just don't think it should. I don't know if it'll hold this high. Whole market is pushing hard right now. There's a lot of green coming in everywhere. So when you're in these positions with these stocks, guys, make sure you put stop market orders. It's a good way to do it. NVIDIA has pushed up quite a bit. If you can hold, let's see. So normally with these situations, I would on before 9:45, just so you guys know. There's no now Tesla's just pushed up a little bit. I'm not like freaking out about it. We still have time on that contract, so I'm not gonna really get crazy about it. It's already down quite a bit, so let's see if it rebounds. But this NVIDIA is pushing up, so I'm just gonna see how this does. 22% on NVIDIA. Trimming here. Trimmed half my NVIDIA there. I've trimmed half out of NVIDIA, which doesn't show here. Oh, that's weird. Okay, it's not showing me that it trimmed out half. It's very strange. I trimmed half at 335. And we are probably going to wait a little bit to see if the rest can move or not. You see how this is rebounding a little bit? We don't want to panic sell the Tesla. Oh my God, it's at 433. Just wait a little bit, guys. There's a little bit of market movement. I'm going to sell a portion of NVIDIA out. Okay, both my NVIDIAs are gone. Oh, here it is. All right, I'm out of NVIDIA. That was just a quick scalp, nothing crazy, just quick. We made about 20% on those. It's a good position to re-enter, honestly, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. NVIDIA has pushed up a lot. Maybe it can run, but right now I'm just wanting a lot of things, you know. It's moving up quite a bit. NASDAQ is pumping quite nicely. So there's a lot of positive speculation with this stuff, with the Feds potentially decreasing rates, which is good for the overall market. It's great for the majority of our long-term positions. But let's see what happens here. I still have a few in NVIDIA. Sorry. I know I usually say completely out. I still keep a few runners a lot of times. See how they work. Google is up nicely. AMD is looking really good. AMD is doing really good. I'm still in NVIDIA. FYI, I still have a little bit there. You're more than welcome to jump in, but I'm just watching this, guys. It's a very tricky day. Very tricky day. The market is really choppy right now. There's a lot of movement here and there. We have to wait for clear direction before we're going to be shooting out heavy long plays. Tesla is holding at 430. AMD about to hit 225. Google doing really nicely. Google about to hit 318. There it is, hit 318. We're getting back to those Google plays. NVIDIA is doing amazing. So if NVIDIA does well, AMD is going to follow suit. So NVIDIA calls on NVIDIA wouldn't be a bad idea right now. NVIDIA is pushing up quite a bit. Tesla is losing a little bit of steam. What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everybody here. Hope everybody's doing well. Tesla position is down. Our Tesla puts have gone down. I mean, we still have the week, but we're about 40% down, which is really at my stop. You know, that's where I'm kind of cutting out. So I'm probably going to cut out of these Tesla ones, unfortunately, for a loss. I'd rather not lose more. It's just in a push right now, so I don't want to cut it right here. It's dropping. It's dropping. There it is. It's dropping. So this is a good position potentially. I don't think this will push with the rest of the market though. That's my thing. I don't think Tesla's like a very strong stock right now, given a lot of stuff that's happened to them. And it's not that I'm trying to short Tesla stock. I just think that they're very overextended right now. That's my thing. I'm not here to say, oh, Elon's a piece of crap, blah, blah, blah. I just think that they're extremely overextended. So I'm going to announce when I'm cutting out of Tesla. Look at it. It's dropping to 429, 487. I mean, we can see the whole market come down in a second. So just don't get too hype on these kinds of things where it's like, oh, everything is up fucking 10 minutes into the day. You know what I mean? Don't get crazy like that. That's one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people do with trading. This NVIDIA call, for example, okay, it's pumping up. I'm still in a little bit of NVIDIA here. hope you guys are in. I'm not sure. This is a quick one today. Okay. Sorry. Like in the morning, I'm going to catch those quick calls, but there'll be a lot more stable, more structured calls coming in. NVIDIA is looking very bullish though. There seems to be no stop to this movement. Tesla is struggling a bit. Meta is down. Rivian is down. Irene down. QQQ, SPY, NASDAQ doing well, doing very well. For some reason, NVIDIA has a catalyst to push it. SoftBank Sun was crying after the firm needed to sell NVIDIA stock. So a little bit of sentiment against that. There was that NVIDIA dropped because of this when SoftBank sold. I don't know if you guys remember about 2 weeks ago. They sold a lot of their NVIDIA stock and they were very upset about it. Now it seems like he's regretting it. Let's see. I mean, look, let's see what happens with this. This could keep running. I do think that NVIDIA should be in a higher position. I don't think it should be this low. I don't think that NVIDIA should be this weak, in my personal opinion. I think NVIDIA should be at 190, 192, but there's a lot of sentiment against the AI right now. Tesla is getting weakened a little bit here. We had it at 433, almost at 434 this morning. And it is now going back down. NASDAQ market is still strong. NASDAQ market is still doing very, 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 very well. And NASDAQ market is really the big catalyst for a lot of this stuff. AMD at 225, 22, looking fire. I'm in the video right now. I'm just grabbing the swing with the market. Quite nice consolidation here. A lot of volume coming in. An insane amount of volume coming in for NVIDIA today. Like an insane amount of volume, guys. Tesla has a good amount of volume coming in. A lot of movement in the market today, okay? A lot of movement, ladies and gentlemen. Tesla is struggling quite a bit, struggling. Oh my God, this guy. Come here. Oh, he ran off. One minute candle is struggling here. And we are now seeing a little bit of cool off from Google. Tesla is cooling off. A lot of you guys are messaging me right now. Hey, we should sell Tesla. Just wait a second, guys, because you don't want to panic sell this, okay? And we're down. Okay, here's my thing. We're down a lot already on Tesla. So if you panic sell it and it's like, if it rebounds, then you're going to be really sorry. And if it goes up a little bit, you're not going to lose that much of a percentage because the stock is so volatile. There's so much IV built into it. It's not going to be too crazy. Okay, Tesla or NVIDIA red on the 1 minute. We should see a little bit of a push here. If not, it's going to taper off. AMD is is responding to NVIDIA's push, most likely. Slight push up there. In the morning, there's an amazing opportunity to just scalp, to just get quick scalps. market movement and scalps. NVIDIA operating in a range around 180.80 and 185, dropping down a bit. No big deal there. Let my runners go here. Okay, Tesla is fighting. See, this is why I'm like not confident in Tesla in this particular aspect. The AMD is still up quite a bit, very, very high. I think the most difficult part of trading stocks is when you see the position not in the way that you want it to be, and you want to cut it because you don't want to see more red. And at the same time, you have to learn to be very patient with stocks. AMD is going to come down here a bit. There's micro scalps that you can take on these particular positions here. I'm not telling you to take them because it's too hard to follow. Like even this NVIDIA scalp was ridiculously quick that I did. And it wasn't the quickest scalp that you can do. Like there's quicker versions that I can do with that. A lot of indecision from NVIDIA. NVIDIA basing here at 184.80. Heavy consolidation here, which is not bad. AMD cooling down a bit. Google is still at 317. Tesla is cooling down quite a bit. Amazon is doing well. We need to see more movement from Amazon. Our Amazon calls are still doing very good. NASDAQ is still doing very good. Like NASDAQ market is still up here. Look at that large little spike of green there. Huh? Maybe not. See how it's very symmetrical to that? Okay, we see a lot of cool down, guys. A lot of cool down. Okay, you see the cool down? We're chilling now. We're chilling. 15 minutes of chaos. A little bit, not really, but now we're cooling down here. Now we're looking at Tesla. It's getting back to that 4. We want to get into the 425 target zone. That's really where we want it to be. So let's see what happens now. Our calls We're down about 50%, I would say. Now they've cooled down to about 30%. And we're still seeing more struggling from Tesla. SPY is still doing well, which is ironic. SPY is in a great position right now. Great position. 681 holding. I mean, this entire week, it's been at 683, 681, 680, 679 a little bit. Really, really strong play from SPY. Okay, Tesla getting... Let's see how Tesla's doing. There we go. See, this is what I mean for a lot of you guys that are watching me. In market open, you don't want to just cut right away. There's a lot of volatility right there. I mean, there's certain positions where you can cut where you're up. I think you should cut then because the volatility can even push things higher than they should be. But with this particular position, we were at 433 here in market open, and we have dropped. We had a high of 433.50 today, almost at 434. But now our low is around 427.24 for the day. And we're going to continuously probably see a little bit lower as SPY tends to stabilize. SPY is still pushing up, which is ironic, okay? So this is all good. NASDAQ making a little bit of progress, nothing too crazy. You see that here in reflection. So we're really going to be looking at NASDAQ here. Looks like it's losing a little bit of support, but SPY is doing good. SPY is at 682 almost. AMD had a really good run today from 221 to 224. Phenomenal run from AMD. Really matching NVIDIA's volume in an obtuse way, like more in a delayed fashion. I do see NVIDIA moving up, creeping up more and more and more. Very, very big leg up for NVIDIA from 179 yesterday to 185 today. Massive boost for NVIDIA. Look, you see all these stocks and how they're green here, and you see how Tesla minus Irene is the red one. See Google, Meta, AMD, Rivian. We don't have to worry about Apple, QQQ SPY, Hood, NASDAQ right here, and then we see also Amazon right here. But we see Tesla as red. I think Tesla's not in a good position where it should be. I think Tesla should run down a little bit. I don't think it should run to 390. That would be great if it did with our puts, but I just think it's overextended. I think it's too high. 430 is too high for Tesla. This may not even be bad. Like this position may not even be bad for Tesla, but 430 is crazy for Tesla, in my opinion. A little bit of stabilization here. A little bit of stabilization. Crypto is coming back up. Very good sign for tech markets. Crypto and tech, I think, are very, very tied together. So yeah, that's the thing. high. NASDAQ creeping up. I'm looking for a good entry point here. We can do a long call with NVIDIA. I think that we're in a good position here. I'm going to wait for this to cool down just for a second. Okay, wait. I'm a little late. Because NASDAQ is very high up. AMD is good. AMD is in a good position right now. I'm going to do a call. December 5th, AMD 227 call. Very light position here. Not going too crazy. Wait for this to get into a good position here. SPY is pushed up quite a bit. NASDAQ is pushing up. Wow, this is a phenomenal range for it. I think $4 would be a great entry point for this right now. Yeah, all right. This is going to catch up, I think, to NVIDIA here. Go light on this position. A little bit of a red candle. Wow, great. Meta is up. See, AMD is a little late to the party, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. A little bit late here. You see how NVIDIA is pushed up to 185.40, and Tesla's pushed up, and Google is almost at 317, and Meta is at 644, 643. That's up here. Tesla's almost at 50% down. Ugh. Wow, AMD is in a better position to enter in now. Even better. In my opinion, I would enter into AMD here. Calls are at 398. Never mind, they're at the same position, roughly. Let's see it spike up a bit here if you're at 4. Okay, we're going from 4. I'm going to cut my Tesla calls here. Hold on one second. I just think it's super overextended. See if we can get progress from AMD here. AMD very late to the party. 405, okay. Very late resurgence back up. We got to give that one time. Let's let that one play out through the day. it's at 385. What's going on, AMD? You're supposed to be rocking in at 225, 226. I should have entered in here. What a massive sell block. Holy crap. It was a crazy sell block. Which is weird because NVIDIA is still at 185. Ugh, we'll give this one time. Let it play out. Someone's taking profits. Oh my God. But a lot of people should see exactly what I'm seeing. The unequal split here. We'll let it play out though. We have some time. This is a 12-5 call, by the way. Yeah, put that in there. I'm going to let this one play out for a while. Wow, a lot of sell blocks. Insane amount of sell blocks coming in for AMD. Insane amount of sell blocks. Insane amount of sell blocks. Red. What is happening? Are they shorting it? We still have NVIDIA holding in a good position. We have Tesla pushing up. We have everything pushing up. So we're just going to wait. I'm not going to panic on this one or be like upset about it. And then Tesla, we can cut it. I'm gonna make the move here because Tesla is stabilizing. We went down to 428, and now we're back to 432. So 50% down on Tesla. Not good. VWAP coming in. AMD is respecting VWAP at 223.72. If we have a break under there aggressively, then we're going to cut out of this AMD position. But I don't think, based off everything else in the market, I don't think this is like a normal thing. So I'm just going to hold the position. I'm not too worried about it. NASDAQ is pushing up as well. NASDAQ is pushing up nicely. AMD just seems to be getting the bad stick of it, which is good. Okay, let's see if it can respect that VWAP and EMA. Let's see if it finds a nice little piece of support here and it can bounce back up. Crazy. Just right when I call it, there's a massive sell block. Makes absolutely no sense. No sense whatsoever. And you can see the difference in Meta and all these other stocks here doing so well, and then this one just gets hit. Makes no sense. That actually makes Sumi upset. Okay, we're cutting out of Tesla here. Tesla's on a run the other way. This is all backwards. AMD down, Tesla up. And this is still getting hit. This is still getting hit with sell blocks. What the fuck? And it's under VWAP too, which is unfortunate. I'm just going to wait for this though. There's no reason that it should stay here. Still getting destroyed. Sell block, sell block, sell block, sell block, sell block. Ironically, Tesla's doing well while everything is getting sold off. If this goes down a little bit more, I'm going to cut this one too. Nasdaq is slowed down. Okay, we're going to cut. We're cutting these. It's coming back up. I'm going to announce a cut here in a second. This is such blood for AMD. I hope that it recovers. I mean, NVIDIA is still holding strong. These are all pushing up. I'm going to give this more time. It dropped to 222 from 224, which is absolutely insane, while other ones have held strong. Looks like we found a little bit of support here at EMA 20, which is ironic. We find support at EMA 45, which makes no sense. But yeah, we're very under the RSI here. So we're I don't even understand why it dropped that much. Would have been amazing to grab this right now. Oh my God, would have been amazing to get in at like 3. Oh my God. For the 227 call or even the 225 call. Would have been amazing. And here we see the rebound. Coming back up. So no cut yet. NVIDIA is still at 184, which should place AMD around 224, in my opinion. That's what I look at it as, because they're very tied together. They both produce semiconductors, very strongly linked. Nasdaq is pushing back up, so we see this leg of Nasdaq going up, which AMD actually was going down while Nasdaq was pushing up, which is ironic. So we had a lot of sell blocks come in here, so somebody was taking profits, and that's what was happening there. Somebody had large calls out, probably took profits and cut the hell out of there. Doji over there, 1 minute. Okay. We are seeing Tesla's doing nice to run right now. Tesla's running very well right now. We got out of the Tesla call. It's running right now. Another thing, you can't be emotional about markets. You can't be like, oh, this didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. You can't be like that. It don't work. You know, you definitely have some positions that don't work out. We took a big hit on Tesla. Not good. But that was my first big hit in a while, so I'm not really too worried. And this AMD is down too, which is another interesting thing. NASDAQ markets are still doing good. They're still pumping up. And AMD is still pumping down, which makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. They want to pull this down quite a bit. Everything wants to pull down. I mean, to be honest, we have these till the end of the week, so I'm not really going to move them. It's like, I wanted this to be a quick hit, quick scalp, quick win. Yeah. This is wonderful for our long calls, though. The stabilization of SPY at 683, phenomenal for our long calls. Phenomenal stuff. And NASDAQ is continuously pushing. AMD is not moving with it. So I'm a little perplexed. I do expect to see a lot of people buy AMD up in a second because it's so under that one. It's a point away of where it should be, which is not like extreme, but it's crazy for market makers. Like NASDAQ is where it was at when AMD was at 225. So it's like, what is going on? But you can never get upset like this. You can never get like, ugh, you can't get negative about things like that. Google's doing really good. NASDAQ cooling down a bit. So all we're doing with AMD is we're operating in a different range. So it's a different range here. This is still doing well. This is still having a good movement up. If NASDAQ hits 25.6, that'll be great. It's just bouncing around a range. We're going to see this play out for the day, kind of see how it goes. Markets are doing really good right now. I mean, really good. I mean, really, really good. 683 holding, not bad. Not bad at all. Holy blood for today. I think a lot of people are going to start putting on SPY. People are going to start putting SPY. Okay, here's what we're going to do. A lot of positive sentiment. AMD definitely came down. Not happy about this. A lot of green blocks coming in here, but it's not. We're not making progress that we want to. I may just cut out of it because I'm not getting the results that I want to on it. $683 again. SPY 683 is up a lot. This is crazy. This is like very, very high for SPY. I think people are going to short SPY here. It's touching, and they're all like this is some serious push up. Okay, we're cutting out on AMD. Cutting out. SPY just got rejected. NASDAQ not making the progress that I wanted to. AMD is not moving to where we want it to, not moving towards our target zones right now. We can still hold this call. Personally, I'm still going to hold this call. I do think that it will move up. Wasn't this quick scalp that I wanted it to be. Markets could definitely play out the way we want it to, though. If NASDAQ positions itself, SPY is holding so strong. I think it's got to drop, though. It's got to drop. It got rejected here again. Look at this. The moving average. It's respecting it very heavily. It's on it. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Heavy consolidation here. Red, green, red, red, green, red, red, green, red, green. Nothing crazy. So much consolidation in the market today. Very choppy market. What we mean by choppy market is things are up and down. Things are not giving clear direction. Things are moving in all sorts of different ways. And this is what really messes up traders because we look for clear direction. And when we don't get clear direction, we have no idea what we're going to do. And there's a lot of indicators that can present you with like, hey, this is going to move here, this is going to move there. But this is just not giving me a lot of AMD got crushed for some reason. Look at the sell blocks on an AMD. I don't know what it is. But we have AMD just out of position. SPY is still holding close to 683, which is insane. NASDAQ is down more, but we see AMD moving up more. It makes no sense. Okay, makes no sense. Like, I don't even think AMD should be this high at this moment because of the position that NASDAQ's in. However, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to complain too much. AMD pushing against EMA. It really respected VWAP. It has to break VWAP. I mean, we can still see a massive climb there. That's why I'm still holding these calls. And I'm not really too worried. Because I am bullish on the stock. I don't think it'll go down like an extreme way. It's just that we're trading at higher volumes here. There we go. Google doing really good, by the way, still. Apple up a little bit. This is starting to reverse this trend. See? Look, this is the trend here. You see this trend? It's going to try to reverse, in my opinion, here. Red, green, red, green, red. It might stabilize right around this zone, which is the 22.4, which is okay. It's not bad. It says a long way to do it. SPY is still up, man. SPY's at 683.20. What the heck? NASDAQ's about to hit 25.6. Oh my God. These stocks are all over the place today. NVIDIA at 184. I think NVIDIA should be at 185. This is funny. Very funny to me. I don't like losing money. I don't like being down, but I think it's hilarious. This is insane. You can't really do much but just like laugh at it. SPY keeps rejecting here. Keeps rejecting. Hard. These are hard rejections too. Bound, bound, bound. These are hard rejections. You see the like there's no things. Boom, rejection. Boom, rejection. Boom, rejection. So that tells me a lot about the market right now. Really heavy rejections here on SPY. It's getting rejected like crazy. All right, massive, massive, massive power green candle here. I think it's going to be followed by red. This might be a good time to get out of AMD right here. This might be the time. I'm cutting out of AMD. You still have a lot of time on this. We're cutting out of AMD. Cutting out of AMD. We're cutting out of AMD here. I don't want to hold this any longer. I still want to make a quick play for the day, but this is not the direction that I want it to go. Because SPY is getting rejected over and over, I'm not confident in it. And this is going to have it. The NASDAQ is down. So AMD is pushed up irregularly right now, very delayed. But I do think it's going to come down even more. So that's okay. I'm not too worried. Tesla down again. This is what markets can do. They can flip and flop. We lost 20% on AMD. Not good. And we lost on the Tesla call yesterday. So I'm down 2 losses today. In a sense, which is not good. This is not good for Sumi. Markets are very choppy. And so our reversal strategy is getting crushed because of it. So I'm not going to push this too much more. I'm going to chill a little bit. I'm going to wait, and I'm not going to try to take too much aggressive action. SPY is ripping down right now. I don't want to mess with this right now. Crazy. SPY got rejected hard. Ridiculous rejection for SPY. I'm out of AMD and lost for the day. But I wanted to control it. Very, very interesting morning. Very, very interesting morning. We're going to chill for a bit. I'm not going to take too many trades. I'm not going to take too many trades today. I lost my one today. So we're going to chill. Man, super spiked. Crazy rejection on SPY. I don't even know if it'll push back up. Crazy rejection. These are all strong red candles. Still looking like it wants to go down even more. I just don't want to mess with this while this is getting crushed. And we have SPY puts too, you know. Okay, guys, we did an hour of live trading today. I'm going to sign out here. Not a good day for Sumi. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Sometimes I lose. It's all right. 20% loss on AMD there. Just got destroyed right when I got in. And it was in a really good position. So we're not going to freak out too much, but hope everybody learned something today, that markets can be unpredictable. Markets can be all over the place. Markets can go up and down and all around. So definitely taking my L for the day and going to reflect on this. I haven't lost in a while. So this is interesting. But it's always due. So we're going to journal about this. We're going to put it in my little trading journal that I lost today. And then we're going to learn from it and we're going to grow from it. But markets are very choppy. I don't want to mess with these too much while the SPY is getting blooded. You know, I'm going to cut out of this. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And we'll talk soon.